Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to Steadfast, the familiar practice of intention setting and mobility in a meditative state, and also welcome to the adjusted space, which has a bit of an improved lighting considered for the sequences. And so today is going to be a bit active. It's predictably a 30-minute sequence, and tomorrow I've planned it's on the channel, and it has been pre-scheduled, and it's a bit restorative. And then after this practice I'll be filming the practice that will go live on Wednesday, and it will also be really active. So you'll have Monday activity, Tuesday restore, Wednesday activity. And I will link to the practice of Tuesday in the comments of this video. So I've spent about a minute getting you up to date on where we are in regards to the beginning of the week for Steadfast. And so let's spend the remainder of our introduction with intention setting. And it will be about 3 minutes where we sit on a yoga mat suggested, or a yoga towel, in a cross-legged seat, bringing to mind an intention that is being cultivated, or generating a new intention for the practice. Even in just a seated pose and at the beginning, know that throughout the duration of Steadfast, you're always welcome to modify. Lift the corners of the mouth, bringing a little bit of movement into the body. Preparing for mobility. The portion of the practice let's meet in a table that is mobility is about 20 minutes. And so we're going to practice Vinyasa-style Yoga. Come to a plank, and then to push up Then lifting to upward facing dog, find downward facing dog. Lift one leg for three-legged dog. And bring the knee to the nose. Step the foot through. Lower the back knee. We are in a low lunge. Come upright. Plant both palms at the inside of the front leg. And then move the front leg towards the side or the outside of the body, coming to lizard. It's an opening in the front hip. Both hips should be at an even level, so neither should be closer to the front than the other, but it is the hip of the leg that is in front which is being opened. And plant the left palm or the palm that is at the same side as the back leg and open up to a twist, lifting the palm that is at the same side as the front leg. Back to lizard. Step the front foot to meet the back. On the knees, then find a plank and chaturanga to a downward facing dog. Second side, a three-legged dog. Knee to nose. And step it through. Lower the back knee. Low lunge. I'm sorry, a piece of lint just fell off of me and it was big. I think it was lint. And to lizard. Then open twist. And a lizard. Both knees meet at the back of the mat. Come to plank and chaturanga, then downward facing dog. Actually walk the palms to the feet in a forward fold and halfway lift. Then fold. Unravel to mountain. And swan dive, forward fold. Walk the palms forward. Lower the knees, or just finding a plank. I modify on the knees for plank because it's easier on the toes. If there's any modification that I encourage, it is a half plank. And so we'll chaturanga to downward facing dog. Come to three-legged dog again. We'll call it side one. Bring the knee to the nose and hold. Step it through. Keep the back leg lifted. We are approaching a warrior one or a high lunge, whichever is in your practice, or another variation to stretch this one side. So come upright, maybe palms above the head. And then shorten it to a pyramid. So the back leg comes up about halfway, the front leg is really straight. Maybe just a micro bend, and then folding forward. Come back upright. Let both feet meet at the center of the mat. Swan dive and forward fold. Lock the palms forward and the feet back for plank. Chaturanga and downward facing dog. Now side two, three-legged dog. Knee to nose. And hold. Step the foot between the palms. Lift to high lunge or warrior one. And shorten the stance to pyramid. Find the forward fold. Back upright. Palms up above the head. Let the feet meet at the center of the mat. Swan dive to a forward fold. Walk the palms forward and the feet back. Plank to chaturanga. This time, let's meet in a child's pose. We'll take a few seconds here, resting the forehead. Returning to the intention. Come back upright. Table pose. I like this new location for filming yoga because it also has cleaner air, potentially. So I'm getting used to the cleaner air, which I think is surprisingly wonderful. It's a surprise to me and it's wonderful. So let's come to a balancing table, about 50 seconds or so for each side. Side one, it can be two-legged or three-legged table. And you're encouraged to increase the level of effort in this pose by sending breath directly to the belly. Come to neutral table, into a hero. Shake it out. second side, to table, and then to balance. And to table. Hero. Shake it out, or just take stillness. And then bring the palms above the head. Returning to the intention. And let's flow. Find a table and then to a plank for chaturanga, to downward facing dog. Side 1 to 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. Step the foot forward. Keep the back knee lifted. Coming to a warrior 1 or a high lunge or a variation. Lift to a warrior 3. This next transition is going to be planting the foot and then lowering the back knee. So we are in a low lunge, and in this pose we are coming to a modified warrior 2, meaning open up towards the side of the room that is the same as the back leg. Arms wide. And back to neutral low lunge. Lower both palms and come to a hamstring stretch. Letting the toes of the front leg come towards the body. And it can be comfortable to forward fold, extending the stretch into the spine. Plant the front foot. Plant the palm that is at the same side as the back leg and come to an open twist. And plant both palms at the inside of the front leg. Quick lizard. Step the front foot to meet the back. Table to plank. Chaturanga. Meet in downward facing dog. Before we go to the second side, let's come to a forward fold. And a halfway lift. And fold. Mountain. Swan dive. Forward fold. Just come to a downward facing dog. No need to chaturanga between the sides. Again. Side 2, 3-legged dog. Knee to nose and hold. through. Find high lunge or warrior one. Warrior three. Safely transition back to that high lunge or warrior one, and then to a low lunge. Palms up. Well done. Modified warrior two. Believe in the stretch. I don't know if it was an innovation or just occurred during one of my practices with other instructors at YouTube. However, it's a good stretch. And low lunge to a runner's hamstring stretch. Find the low lunge twist. And a lizard. Table to plank, chaturanga, downward facing dog. Let's reset it with a forward fold. Halfway lift and fold. Mountain. Swan dive. Forward fold. To plank. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Alright, last iteration. Side one, three-legged dog. Step the foot forward and come to low lunge. We didn't hold our knee to nose, but that is okay. From low lunge, let's go back into the modified warrior two. So what it is it's a very opening for the chest because the arms are outlined. And there's also a lot of balance going on in the back body. However, it's supported. This could be if this pose becomes a part of your practice, then I can even benefit from having padding for the knees. Let's come back to a low lunge, quick lizard, before table, and then plank, chaturanga, to a downward facing dog. Side two, three-legged dog. Low lunge. You guessed it, modified warrior two. It's a great pose. It's also a really good opportunity for belly breath. Neutralize. Quick lizard. table plank, and last call for chaturanga to downward facing dog. Step the feet forward in the fold, and then just finding a seat. We'll meditate for about 3 minutes, keeping the intention in mind. Lift the corners of the mouth. Coming back into the course of the day. Thank you so much for practicing steadfast intention setting and mobility in a meditative state. And I'm going to link to the practice for February 17th. Though know that you can practice it at any time. It occurs at 3:05 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so it's in chat. It will be in the description as well. Namaste.